Hi. Welcome back to the 10-Minute Wellness Podcast. It is Brianna Wilkerson, your host, and I'm recording this from my car after teaching a local mom fitness class, as I decided rather than going back home to work on this podcast and wrap some stuff up before the weekend, to go to, a little coffee shop or Panera, whichever, and to get myself a little dinner and do some work, like without any kids or having to feed any kids. How cool is this? We'll see how long I last, but I'm super excited. But more than that, I'm excited for this episode because this episode is going to kind of kick off a series of 5 total episodes around resting and recharging. Because if you follow me on social, I've put together a special new free resource for you that kind of combined it. I don't think combined it is a word, but combined my reset guide I have, as well as the blueprint, a little bit of both, to really help you practice 5 specific habits over 21 days. And the whole point is that by doing these 5 habits, which will probably take you a total of 10 minutes or less for the day, or you could do 10 minutes of each. It's really up to you. Well, like this first one, you can't really do 10 minutes of that. I mean, maybe in total it'll accumulate, but the idea is we want to invest in our own health and well-being for at least 10 minutes a day. And so there are 5 different tasks and habits within that challenge. And then I'm going to go through those and kind of dive deep into why I chose those 5. Because maybe you know why we need to do these 5, but you find it hard to do it. Right? And I'm the type of person, when I know the why behind it, I'm more likely to do it. And so if you have not grabbed that resource yet, go get the Rest and Recharge Challenge. It will include these 5 daily habits. It will include a 21-day tracker and just a space for you to go ahead and really prove to yourself that you can take care of yourself. It doesn't take a lot of time, and to reset and recharge yourself. And why I'm doing this right now in November, it's because these habits are simple enough that even in your busiest season, which for some of us is the holiday season, right? You can still do these simple things. And if you do only these 5 things, amazing. More than nothing, okay, right? Even if you just do 1 for the day, that's okay too. But the idea is we're going to really practice being intentional and pouring into ourselves so we can feel more healthy, energized, balanced, and confident as busy moms. All right. So if you want to get all 5, you got to tune in for all the episodes, or just go ahead and grab the resource right now. I'll make sure to link it in below, and you will be good to go. And then you can join my Facebook community and connect on Instagram to really kind of get support as I continue to share more about these challenges throughout the coming weeks. So the first one is around water. We all know, don't we? We all know that we need to drink water. And we all know that it's important. But I want to just share with you the reason really why. Okay, so at our core, did you know that the human body is 60 to 70% water? And that as we age, that number may kind of decrease, but we still need water, right? And we continuously lose water through urination, our skin, through perspiration or sweat, even through the process of breathing. But it's critical then that we replace this important essential nutrient regularly each day. And, I think during pregnancy or postpartum, most moms are aware of this, that we need to be drinking water, or maybe if you live in a more warmer climate. But what we don't realize is that this needs to be a priority all the time. The benefits of hydration are insane. Like, it keeps our skin plump and elastic. Who doesn't want a good skin that is plump and elastic? It helps regulate body temperature. 3, it ensures our kidneys filter out waste. It's vital for brain to function and transmit neuron signals. It moistens your eyes. It helps blood flow easily because 92% of it is fluid, is water. It helps aid in digestion, right? Or helps churn our food and move through the intestine more easily. And it just makes going to the bathroom easier in many, many ways, right? But the consequences of dehydration are almost the opposite, right? We could feel lightheadedness. We could feel thirsty. It can even lead to an increase in cravings. Often, many a times, we're going through this season, or maybe you feel like you're craving something and you drink a glass of water and maybe it goes away. Our attention and our memory span will shrink. Our brain will shrink. It will decrease. We could have dry eyes, low blood pressure, constipation, concentrated urine, which will impact our kidneys, right? And so we want to make sure that we're hydrated. And that specific amount is different for everybody. But obviously, guidelines out there have recommended 8 glasses of 8 ounces of water a day, which for many of us, if you have these cute little Stanley cups or water bottles or Yetis, it's like most of those are 32 ounces. So just drink 2 of those a day. Right? And so now more than ever, I will say it is very easy for you. If you're like one of those moms, there's so many reels out there that are like making fun of us at our cups, but there's the simple things like water cups, like cute cups that either in certain cases you have a straw that you could easily drink out, or have a cake, or it's enclosed when you're going to work out, like whatever it is. There is really great water bottles out there, right? So get yourself a cute water bottle that you love, it's insulated, will do what you need to do, and will help you reach your goals of hydration, okay? So again, how much water depends. If you're older, you might not be as thirsty, so you might be more dehydrated. Younger, listen to your body and drink when you're thirsty. But in general, I think sometimes we need to just drink even when we don't feel thirsty, because when we're thirsty, it might be to the point where we should have drank a little bit ago, if that makes sense, right? We don't want too much water. There was a season of my life I was obsessed with drinking water, and it was too much. It was just too much. I had to go to the bathroom way too much. Like I was drinking way more than I needed. So, just feel that out, but start with that 64 ounces a day. And some people would even say drink your body weight in ounces. So if you're 140 pounds, maybe you drink 140 ounces. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone out there. But I just think starting with the 64 ounces and then moving on up to more water, because you might need more water depending on your activity level. Again, different season of life. So you could either try the 64 ounces or drinking your body weight. All right. And here are my top 5 tips to drink more water. Okay. Still with me? Still with me. So this is definitely more information and tip heavy, but I want it to be very valuable as you go ahead and almost take this podcast with you as you go ahead and do this reset and recharge challenge, right? So start your day with a large cup of water to replenish your brain. Some people will add lemon juice or lemon essential oil, or will add lemon, just lemon to help also start that metabolism a little bit more, right? So drinking that first cup of water, sometimes you could even add apple cider vinegar for that gut health. So flavor your water is the second thing. So adding fruit to your water. I was just in a season where I liked to add essential oils. But really it's up to you. Do you like room temperature? Making sure your water is always room temperature. Do you like ice? That sort of thing. So make the water tasty. And the third is have a bottle with you at all times. We actually live in an age where there's more filtered water fountains around than I feel like have been before. One, we want to save the environment and help the environment. But two, it just forces, it literally for me, anytime my bottle is empty, I fill it up. And that goes with if you're someone who stays at home sits at a desk often, you can either do when your bottle's empty or have a smaller glass actually. So like a 8 or 12 ounce glass, whenever your glass is empty, and this is where you would have it stack, you would go ahead and fill it up, and that helps you also move more rather than sitting in your desk. You see what I mean? And then the fourth is there is an app, I think it's still around, called the Water Your Body app, where after answering a few personal questions like your current weight and activity level, it can actually tell you how much water you need. It can help set timers for reminders to help remember your drinking your water, and you can even win trophies for consistency if that motivates you, right? And so I think pick one of those tips and start there, right? Either starting your day with water and getting that good glass of water, spicing up your water a little bit with some fruit or so forth, having a water bottle with you on all times, having a glass at your desk that you go and refill, or using this Water Your Body app, which I think it shows a little tree growing too. How cool is that? Because when you water your trees, they grow. And when you nourish your body, it's healthier. And so I hope this is helpful to just really understand why we drink water, right? We just need it. And just to pick one of these. So for the 21 days, then yes, hydrate yourself and so forth, but pick one of those 5 tips and do that one for the 21 days around the water, and then go for there. Okay. And so go ahead, grab the challenge, and you could either, I say just go ahead and start doing that one now, and you can go ahead and start doing the other 4 too, or you could or just do the first one and then add on. as we go along in the podcast episode. But these are meant to be like an additional supplement to help give you ideas and motivate you. Okay. So I hope this was helpful. I wanted to stay true to like ring roughly around 10 minutes to help you with your 10-minute wellness. That again, in total, this might take you 10 minutes in total to make sure you're hydrated. But I think this is one of the foundational pieces that we need for like just taking care of ourselves. Like I'm always making sure my kids' water bottles are full before we go anywhere. And so helping them do that reminds me. So the water bottle one for me has been the most helpful, but maybe one of the other ones would help you. All right. So, excuse me. So go ahead and grab that challenge. And then make sure you join us in the 10-minute wellness community for busy moms, as we'll be sharing our takeaways throughout the month, doing the reset and recharge challenge, or whenever you get access to it. Grab it, go ahead and share with us in the Facebook group. Make sure you connect with me on Instagram to see the behind the scenes of my daily life as much as I can remember to share. I have like 3 kids, right? But I like to share just like tidbits and tips and so forth. So I'll see you on the next episode, and I can't wait to hear how you are hydrating yourself.